Chair Rivera, we're live.
Awesome. Thank you. Now, can we have a roll call, please, Director Wheeler?
Certainly, Madam Chair. I mean, Mr. Chair. Counselor Lee Garcia,
Here.
Counselor Romero Worth. Here. Counselor Michael
Chair
Garcia.
Rivera, we're live.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Counselor Michael Garcia
Present.
and Counselor Chavez
She's excused.
and Chair Rivera.
I'm here.
You have a quorum.
Thank you. Approval of the agenda. Any changes from staff,
No changes from staff, Mr. Chair.
from the committee, wishes of the committee?
Second.
Motion for approval with a second of the agenda. Any further discussion? Seeing none, all those in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Aye. Any opposed, any opposed? Seeing none, motion carries. Approval of the consent agenda. Any changes from staff, or was there anything that was pulled off by committee members?
No changes from staff, Mr. Chair. And yes, one item was pulled for committee members. I believe it was item I. Request for approval of a professional services contract with Carollo Engineers, Inc. Hazen and Sawyer. I'm sorry. Item H, Mr. Chair. Request for approval of a professional services agreement with Hazen and Sawyer for capital improvement projects in the amount of $2,166,250,000. With an associated bar, request approval of a budget adjustment resolution from the water fund cash balance in the amount of $2,166,250 for Hazen and Sawyer.
Anything else committee members would like to pull off before we approve the consent agenda? See nothing. What are the wishes of the committee?
Move to approve. Second.
A motion for approval is amended. With a second, any further discussion? You know, all those in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Aye. Any nays? Seeing none, motion carries. We have no presentation or informational items, so we move on to our consent agenda, and we have item H. Again, which Director Wheeler read, but I'll reiterate a request for approval of a professional services agreement with Hazen and Sawyer for capital improvement projects in the amount of $2,166,250. And then a bar that goes along with that, request for approval of a budget adjustment resolution from the water fund cash balance in the amount of $2,166,250 for the Hazen and Sawyer. I'm not sure who pulled that. Counselor Michael Garcia.
Thank you, Chair Rivera. I had pulled this just because last night when I was studying for the meeting, the documentation wasn't there, but it got uploaded today, so I was able to review it. But last night when I put in my request for a consent item call, I wasn't there. So with that, I'll make a motion to approve. I apologize for having
A motion for approval in a second. Any further discussion? You know, all those in favor signify by saying aye.
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 Any opposed? Seeing none, motion carries. Thank you for that, Counselor. With that, we have no action items for discussion, no executive session. Matters from staff.
Thank you, Mr. Chair. I guess I would just give an update that the West Alameda project continues to make progress. We completed the digging of the inlet header wall foundation ditch. It's about 100 feet long and 20 feet deep, and then installed constructed fill for the foundation, and they were moving down to the outlet side for excavation. The rebar, which was our longest lead time material on the project, arrives Thursday for the uphill for the inlet side, and they'll be framing that Friday. We hope to be pouring concrete on the inlet side next week and laying the pipes in as well at that point, and completing excavation on the downslope side, which is really quite complicated and large process. It'll take about 2 weeks starting this week. So it's making good progress.
Great, thanks for that. Matters from the committee. Counselor Lee Garcia.
Thank you, Mr. Chair. Just a quick question. I've got some correspondence about recycling pickup. Is there going to be a delay in some of that from Environmental Services?
Mr. Chair, Counselor Lee Garcia, I am not aware of a delay. There is a item that's making its way through to increase the fees associated with recycling. But I can check on that and get back with you.
This is in regards to a letter that's stating Environmental Services is facing unprecedented challenges obtaining parts to maintain collection vehicles. As of July 24th, until further notice, recycling collection to our special collections customers is suspended. Do you know anything about that?
I do not, but I can have Director Dupuy check into it.
Okay, it's directing people to take their recycling to the drop-off location, so maybe just an update on that and see what's happening. Letting the public know whether to put the recycling out or put it in their trash bins or what.
It's a special collection, so I don't think it's residential. It sounds like it's a subset, right? But
Okay.
those people will certainly need to know.
Absolutely, yep, thank you. Just wanted to update on that, thanks.
Where'd you get that information from, Counselor?
It's just a letter that's circulating.
Would you mind forwarding that to at least committee members so we're aware of it?
I'll send that off here shortly,
Appreciate that. Thank you.
thanks.
Anything else from the committee? Director Wheeler, I've had some questions, I think both Counselor Lee Garcia and I, about Swan Park. Gates not being locked. The night they had one of the concerts in the park, they said that the portable toilets hadn't been maintained or cleaned in a while, or at least they didn't seem so. People shooting off fireworks still in the park late into the evening. So again, if security, I think, would lock the gates, and I'm not sure if they are or not, but if you could check into that, I would appreciate it.
Yes, sir, Mr. Chair.
And then on the way over here, I noticed the orange signs that are about to let people know about work that's going to be done at the intersection of South Meadows and Agua Fria. So just curious if that we're getting ready to start.
We are getting ready to start construction. So West Alameda is in progress. We're getting ready. Guadalupe will start in September. That's a bridge and the street, and Agua Fria South Meadows as well.
Great. Appreciate that. Anything else from the committee? And matters from the chair, we just covered that. So our next meeting is Monday, August 7th. With that, we are adjourned. Thank you. Thank you all very much.